Jay, the strike continues for writers and actors in Hollywood. And Netflix's response to that is to create a job of up to $900,000 for an AI program manager. So I have a few questions for you. One, what do you think about that particular response? Was this designed to eliminate the need for writers with this? How do you think this is going to impact their subscribers, the streaming service?
So all your questions, all this is just one question.
Those are all my questions.
All right, so we're starting off with whether or not this was designed so that they don't need the writers.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about long term, but they got a business to run. And Netflix is not going to stop their business. They don't run like the regular studios. They're not on that cycle. Everything on streaming is like, they need something. They need stuff to keep coming out. They can't. The studios be happy with, 20, 30 movies a year. Some of them, if that. Hey, they get good, 1 or 2 blockbusters a quarter. Hey, they had an amazing time. You know what I'm saying? Netflix don't operate like that. Netflix need new stuff, new programming on a regular basis. As I said before in another video, this opens up the door for people who aren't a part of the Writers Guild to write their own thing and be able to go in there to Netflix and other places and get an opportunity. Same with the actors. Actors who aren't part of SAG-AFTRA, might get an opportunity, depending upon how long this goes, to get something, on Netflix or one of these other streaming sites because of what's going on. So it opens up the opportunities, but Netflix is going to keep running their business, and they're going to keep trying to put new content out. This customer that they have now, their appetite for new is insatiable. It always got to be something new. I watched that already. Where is that? Where's the next thing? Where's the next thing? So I'm not surprised at all, not even a little bit.
So what do you think? How do you think this is going to impact them as a streaming service? Like, do you think they're going to lose subscribers who are siding with the actors and writers, or what do you think the changes are going to be there?
Nah, I don't think they're going to lose anything. The only way they will lose anything if the programming gets corny. They don't have good shows. People going to Netflix and they can't find, something good, then that's something different. But they'll be fine as long as if what they get with AI becomes into something great. They're not going to lose anything because these people are very detached. We loved our actors and actresses. We loved the Denzels. And if something happened to Denzel, we probably would have been Samuel Jackson, somebody, we probably would have been striking for him, right? Nah, this community is not like that, man. They next up. Who got next? We in a community now where people have watched YouTube series like as if it was, something that was put out by Paramount, and so that's just how it is. They just want more. They just want more of it. If they like it, they want more of it. Hey, when's the next one? They do that with film, they do it with music. We was okay with waiting a year for another album from our favorite artist. Now they're like, where's the new music? So they just want more. And long as the more that they get is good, I don't think they're gonna be caring anything about all of that. Not even a little bit.
But Jay, $900,000 is a lot of money for one position. Couldn't that money be better used if it was spread possibly amongst the actors that
doesn't have anything to do with Netflix. This one don't have anything to do with other. And I think it's a gap. I think that they wrote it like that. I think it's like between 400 and 900. You know what I'm saying? Just like any other job. You have your pay gap. So the pay scale. So they probably say between 400 and 900,000. Might not be that, but I don't believe that one has anything to do with the other. I think that Netflix is a separate entity that patronizes the SAG-AFTRA artists, but they're going to work whether or not the SAG-AFTRA artists. You're going to see a lot of comedians who are not SAG, who are going to be getting specials or be able to get into something. You know what I mean? Or there's going to be a lot more stuff on Netflix because they understand. They're not waiting on what Hollywood got going on. You know what I'm saying? They got their own situation. And so you might see some other people follow suit that have these streaming platforms that's not tied directly to Hollywood. So you just got to see how it goes. But no, I don't think those funds have anything. One don't have anything to do with the other. I don't think Netflix was having an issue with paying the people. I think that you have these big studios, which that it was people getting their back end money, getting a livable wage. These people are full-time actors and actresses and writers, and everybody's not millionaires. Again, we always think that because, again, the lottery ticket scenario, they show the small amount that's millionaires and billionaires that's been in the industry, and not thinking about the other 500,000 people that's not that's making $150,000 a year. Well, they live in LA. That's not a lot of money. You know what I mean? $300,000 a year. You just scratching the surface, really trying to rock out, living in LA. You barely still can afford to buy a house. You had to go out to Riverside somewhere and buy a house, and you still, so like, it's a lot, and I get it. I totally get it, but it's not Netflix's problem. The system has been broken, for a long time. I think that I'm not an actor or whatever, but I'll say we as a people, we just got our minds screwed. We think like, oh, you're an actor, you made it. You're a writer, you made it. And that's not that. We have to change our thought process. Understand these people have jobs. As I always say, all the entertainment space. It's so many people that work for music companies that we never talk about. We're just talking about the artists, the ones who performing. But there are assistants, accountants, and HR people, all that stuff that work for these companies. And if they're not getting paid, you say, hey, I work for, this Paramount Studios, not picking on them, and they think that you just HR. What about the people, that's janitors, people clean up there too. So there's a lot that's going on in that makes up that business. And so the actors, are not getting their fair share. So this is why they're fighting for this. But I know personally 3 or 4 actors that's full-time actors that's not millionaires. They're doing okay for themselves for the most part, but they're regular people. Those are their regular jobs. And they want more money, just like UPS people wanted more money. They reached an agreement. The other, you got Southwest and some of these other airline pilots are doing the same thing. People need more money. Inflation is crazy right now. Again, living in LA is not, ain't no cheap thing, man. That's more than the notion. And so some of these people in 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom apartments, you know what I'm saying? And their name is on the credit of a TV show that been on for 8 seasons and made the studio millions and millions and millions of dollars. You know what I mean? And they can't get health insurance. That's tough, man, for an artist. So I definitely salute the artists and I stand with the artists. But I don't think that the Netflix thing, and someone can educate me, but I don't think that the Netflix thing directly affects them like what they're doing is directly affecting Netflix. And Netflix is making an adjustment to what they're doing, not what they do and affecting them negatively, because Netflix is a separate entity.